Been a long day here too, kid. I got news
Yeah.
for you.
Can you
Made
believe
even longer by some news that I got.
uh,
But
you know what? Florida this morning, it was 44 degrees this morning in Florida. I woke up to
let me
44
tell you
degrees.
how goofy this was. Florida, okay.
Florida,
Well,
yeah.
Florida's got goofy weather anyway.
Yeah, it does. It's
But
weird.
let me tell you about crazy weather. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it was 39 degrees this morning.
Oh my gosh.
It was friggin' windy and cold.
Mm.
Okay, by 1 o'clock this afternoon, it was
Mm-hmm.
almost 50.
Oh, that's
Okay,
still cold.
no, that's like a heat wave compared to like you know
Mm-hmm.
39. That's like a heat wave. 50? Are you kidding? It felt great.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to go swimming.
Right?
I
But
was. I was getting ready to throw my bathing suit on and go take a swim. 50 degrees. That's like a heat wave.
I know you're ready for that summer though.
Oh, you got no idea, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, especially I'm ready for any kind of vacation after today because
Oh,
well, we'll tell people tonight when we
yeah.
on the other side, but we got some stuff we got to talk about.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So just why don't we just go ahead and we're going to do our open and just
Yes.
hang in there with us, okay, folks?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you right.
Hmm.
That's what kind of day Amelia had today.
Oh, yeah. I was doing that silently in my head all day long.
All day, yeah. I don't do it in my head. I do it out loud where
Well,
people can hear.
I couldn't technically do it out loud because I was in a call center setting.
Oh
So,
man, tell you what. It's 4 o'clock in Los Angeles, 6 o'clock in Chicago, the Windy City. New Jersey's the Windy City now. And
oh
it's
my gosh.
7 p.m. in New York City. And I am the Mad Dog, Angelo Mad Dog DeCipio,
Mhm.
joined as I am each and every week. The Pitbull herself, the mouth of the South, Amelia, the Pitbull Chapman. How are you, kid?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You know, we just got this technical issue fixed.
And
And
it's
guess
back
what?
again.
And it's back again. Oh my God. Folks, you don't know what we're talking about.
No.
We're on a video feed here that goes, and we go out into radio and
Yeah.
video. Okay. So now Amelia looked like a cheap Japanese movie. She looked like Godzilla meets Megalodon or something, right? Because her lips are moving, but there's nothing coming out. But then when her lips stopped moving, I heard the voice. And I was like, wait a minute.
I know.
Is this an old like Godzilla film? What am I watching here? Amelia Conquers
I don't know.
Tokyo. Yeah, this is Amelia Conquers Tokyo. Because we have about it looks like about a 5-second delay.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a very strange night. First of all, it's a strange night anyway.
Mhm.
Welcome to What's the Buzz podcast. We got a very strange evening, folks. We got to talk about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The future of our podcast is in jeopardy right now. We're doing great on radio. We're doing really well on radio, but we are seriously insufficient in the bank of public opinion. Particularly social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I mean, no YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. Like I give a shit about TikTok. I think everybody who watches this show knows I really I could get two shits about TikTok. And because I don't. Um, but we are faced with a dilemma, the Pitbull and I. We have to revamp our show. And we're going to ask you for your advice and opinion and help in the direction we should go. So Amelia and I were talking, we're thinking about just doing a bitching session like twice a week,
Yeah.
maybe once a week. Bringing our show down to maybe one day a week, because 3 days a week, I want to be honest with you guys, I have to scramble for things to talk about. Okay. I have to scramble for things to talk about doing 3 shows a week. Now, I could do 5 shows a week if all I did was talk about the news every day. But guess what? Who the hell wants to talk about the news every day? There's enough people talking about the news every day. So I'm not going to do that. I'd rather do 1 show a week that's a good show rather than 3 shows a week that all sound like the same. So that's where I am. So, Amelia, what are you thinking about this?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea because I mean, if we just did talk about the news, it'd be all fake news anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And if
Mhm.
we just, we've done shows where we gave our opinion, and we've done, controversial shows, and we've done very
Mhm.
thought-provoking shows. Here's what Amelia and I have discovered. People don't give a fuck about our thought-provoking shows. They'd rather see 2 people fucking on YouTube than 2 people talking about how to save the world.
Oh,
Okay?
exactly.
And that's the truth. And I hate to be candid and blunt like that, but this is Blunt Talk Radio.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So, and I think we got to start telling the truth more.
Absolutely.
And the truth is simple. People don't want to hear good stuff. They want to hear who died today, who got hit by a car today, who ran into the side of a building. They want to hear shit like that. They don't want to hear, uh, who fell in love, who's getting married, who helped the neighbor child, who helped the family that doesn't have anything. They don't want to hear about that.
No, they don't.
They don't want to hear about it because bad news. I'm sorry, but good news doesn't sell. Bad news sells. Here's here are the 3 things that sell. Okay, the 3 things my father told me never talk about at the dinner table: sex, religion, and politics.
Right.
Those are the 3 things that sell every day: sex, religion, and politics. And guess what? I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to talk about sex. I might talk about religion. How about that? Maybe I'll just do a show about religion.
Mm-hmm.
How about it? What do you think, Neil?
That sounds good. We have a lot of people that we know that are
We sure
religion.
do. Absolutely. I got Pastor Steve right up the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring Pastor Steve on every week.
Oh, yes.
I will. We could talk about the Beatles
Mm-hmm.
every week. Mary Ann Howard and Ann Walsh.
Mm-hmm.
They got enough stuff to fill up 3 years worth of shows at least.
Yes, they do.
I might invite them to do a show here on the network.
And we can still talk about Elvis. We could talk about lots of other
I'm
artists.
done with Elvis. Please,
Yep.
I'm so over Elvis right now.
Mhm.
Look, I love the guy, but
Mhm.
I'm Elvised out. Let's be honest.
We could just talk about like different artists and stuff like that that have touched our lives, not just that have gone past.
Well,
Mhm.
there's a thought. I don't think it's going to go over. It's going to go over like a fart in church.
Oh well.
That won't work.
But yeah, I understand what you're talking about, and I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing when you try and do something good for people, and they want to shit on you.
Mm.
Well, if that's the kind of show you want, folks, then we're not your show. Amelia and I will just fade away until we're ready to return, and wish everybody well at that point. But we're not going anywhere just yet
Mm-mm.
because I'm on the air and I'm going to take my time and tell everybody how I feel
Yes.
and what's on my mind. And if you like it, hang around and listen. And if you don't, then go watch two people jerking off. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Um, Here's the thing, Million. We do really good subject matter.
Yes.
And I hate to give that up, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to walk away from all the shows that we have planned so far
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't seem like what we're doing is making an impact, and that I can't live like that. I have to make an impact. I have to know that someone out there enjoys what we do. Okay?
Right.
And that's just how I roll. And we have a radio audience that has been dedicated and listens, and thank you to my radio audience. I love you.
Yes, we do. We love them very much.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But the social media audience, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, you can all suck my dick. Okay? And I just said it, and there you go. All
Mm-hmm.
right? I don't care about one iota about Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. I could give a shit. Okay? Quite frankly, I could give a shit about YouTube also.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, especially with them banning all the videos that we've done to bring people
Yeah,
knowledge.
to bring attention to
Yeah.
people, to bring
Mm-hmm.
knowledge to people.
Mm-hmm.
But YouTube doesn't want the truth out there.
They don't.
So I have two words for YouTube. Okay? There's my two words. There's my
Mm-hmm.
two words for YouTube. All right. And I'm on 3 YouTube channels right now,
Right.
broadcasting live to 3 YouTube channels. So, YouTube, if you're out there, if you want to shut us down in midstream, go right ahead because we don't give a fuck. Okay. We don't care.
No, we don't.
So, here's what we're going to do we're going to make this a short show tonight, real short, like in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And Amelia and I are going to get off here and we're going to talk about where we're going with this thing. But we do have one more guest coming up next week, Jeffrey Mark. He is going to be our final guest on this format. And we are going to cut our 5 shows down to one.
Mm-hmm.
One show. That's that.
That's
And
that.
it's going to be blunt talk. Maybe. No, it might be what's the buzz. No, it's going to be what's the buzz.
We'll decide later on, right? What name we'll have. And
No, I just decided right now.
there you go.
I just decided right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that
Yeah.
because I own the shit.
Yeah, and if he's mad, you know what? Watch out, people.
Yeah. I'm really in a good mood.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Right now, I got rid of the big mouth. I got rid of blunt talk. I got rid of the round table. And there is What's the Buzz? That's up.
Mhm.
Remember, be a buddy, not a bully.
Yep.
So the future of What's the Buzz? We have a future.
Yes.
We just don't know what we're going to do with it yet. So until we do, for Amelia Pitbull Chapman, for me, the Mad Dog, Angelo DeCipio, we'll see you sometime down the road, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Mhm. Bye.